Good evening, viewers, and welcome to All About Women. Let's talk. Yeah, guys, today was actually a hectic day. I've been so busy throughout with my resident, so I actually really didn't really didn't even get the chance to even kind of take my break.
I have a video of you two already, bro.
But at some point, by the time I took my break, it wasn't until like until almost to the time that I had to drop her off home. But yeah, so I finished. I just got out of the station just now. Guys, it's not really easy. I just literally just got out of the station. There was the train drivers just announced some disruptions, signal failure from between our minister and embarking, and which is what caused the delays and stopping the two trains before the one that I was on from heading to his actual destination. So this country is one of those things that always constantly goes on all the time. Signal failure, disruption all the time. But hey, what can we do? There's nothing we can do. We cannot do anything, but we just have to go with the flow, just like they say. So yeah, now that I am free and I have finished my shift, so yeah, guys, we can talk. We can talk and we can continue from where we left off. But before we start, I am just gonna wait for as many of you to come on so that we can continue from where we left off. But again, before that happens, many of you already know me. It's your girl, Ades. So I'm just gonna wait for as many of you to come on. Then we can talk. Okay, so yeah, it seems that yeah, someone is on. So yeah, I believe we can start. So yeah, so now we can start. So today is just more about kind of yeah, to continue from where we left off. Um, to as many of those who missed out, we are talking about how to get your life back in 2025, stop the laziness, plus be a productive woman. So that's what we have been talking about, and that's what we're still going to talk about. So okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, right. So now we can start. So guys, so I did some more findings. Yeah, I did some more findings while I was while I I think yeah, yesterday. Yeah, while I was off. And and these findings are very important for as many of us ladies who are facing a lot of things in our life, things that have gone wrong. And these are steps that you can also take to be able to help improve your life. I mean, yes, it's not going to be easy. It is not going to be an easy road, and it's not something that you can actually do all by yourself. So it's very, very important to get the professional help as possible, by all means, whether if it's online, or whether if it's through organization like Citizen Advice Bureau, Step Change, um, or maybe or actually maybe your GP. Your GP is one of the best places that can actually refer you to other organizations that will be willing to help you, that they will refer you to like much stronger bodies or stronger organizations that will help you through your tough times. So it is one of those things that we as ladies, that we need to know that we can't do this all by ourselves. Because if we try and do it all by ourselves, we will notice that we will struggle. We'll notice that we will struggle, and it will just become worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. I mean, like for example, to as many, for example, that has learning disabilities, or has autism, or has various kind of sicknesses, is not easy. It's not easy at all. It's so not easy. Yeah. It, it is one of those things that is very good to accept the help, and to accept the help, and to make sure that you always talk to a professional, and actually let them know your areas that you are struggling. Let them know the areas that you are really struggling in your life, whether if it's maybe like stress from work, whether if it's maybe like a family member that's probably stressing you out, or maybe a friend that's stressing you out. Whatever it is also, it is very good to it's good to speak it out. I mean, sometimes it's not always good to it's not good to kind of I mean, it's not good to kind of share your secret. Not to say to share your secret. No, is not good to share your secret with with someone that you randomly don't know. It's not good to share your secret, because you don't know you don't know who is who. And practically, with this new generation with this new generation, it's now really gotten so bad that we don't know who is who. We don't know who to trust. We don't really know who to actually turn to, that is real, genuine. We don't know. We really, really don't know who is 100% genuine. That is actually where we land ourselves with this new generation. That's where we land ourselves now. Because gone are those days when, even when we weren't even born, when most of us wasn't even born, and then when we were eventually born, and then we grew up, from the stories that our parents used to tell us, how safe the UK, not just UK, how safe Europe was when they were young themselves. So they used to tell us a whole heap of stories of how safe Europe and London was, and everything was just safe. You can actually you can walk out your house, you can stay out for as long as you want into the next day without any issues. But now, as the time has gone on, from the time of poor Damilola Taylor, that unfortunately lost his life. Hi, Emeka, how are you? Welcome, and thank you for coming on. So unfortunately, yeah, the young boy Damilola Taylor, which all of us knows, that lost his life. That was how everything went haywire. Everything went beyond out of control. And now UK and Europe is not safe as it used to be. Rather, it's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And not even just that. At the same time, it's causing a lot of us as women. It's causing us a lot of stress. It's causing us a lot of stress. People out there are crying every day. They are crying every day. What kind of country is this? Why is all these happening? So on and so forth. They are crying every day because of these problems that has not been resolved up until now. These problems it's been going on for for a very long time, and it's still ongoing, and it's getting even more worse. It's getting more and more worse. But the thing is, a lot of us that are Christians, which is very, very good. A lot of us that are Christians, and we are very prayerful. This is now the time. This is now the time for us to gather as Christians, and to pray, and to pray all the time. Pray without season. Even when you wake up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, is first of all, before waking up, is good to pray before you sleep. Pray when you wake up in the morning, and also pray, and also is also very good to pray before you even leave your house. So if you're someone that that actually stays up at midnight, if you're someone that stays up at midnight, and then you don't come into to bed during the early hours of the morning, and if you're one of those people that prays all throughout the night into the mid morning, that's where it's very good. And as you before you step out of your house, it's very important to make sure that it's very important to make sure you anoint yourself with olive oil, anoint yourself and pray before stepping out of your house, because that is where practically every minute the enemy is looking for who to devour. Every minute the enemy is there looking for who to devour. He is there hovering around every single minute looking for someone to target. But unfortunately, as many people who are victims, they don't seem to understand. They don't seem to understand that. They don't seem to understand all these things that are happening. They think that is normal, but it's not normal. It's actually spiritual. Yeah, it's actually spiritual. But one day, sooner or later, God will definitely open their eyes and let them to understand that everything that they are facing in this country is not ordinary. And that's why it is always very good to pray. But this is to as many people who are believers and who believes in God, who prays a lot. Yeah, it's very, very good, because by the constant prayers, it actually really helps. It really helps a lot. It really helps. So it's very, very important for as many of you to always put yourself in prayers. As you go to sleep, pray. As you wake up, pray. Before leaving your house, pray. And also anoint yourself with olive oil, if possible. I mean, if you have to, if you have to, but that's if you want to. You can. It's something that you can actually carry with you to work. And you can, yeah, it's something that you can carry with you to work. It's something that you can use as a tool for protection against the enemy. But which is actually what some people do actually. Some that are Christians, they will actually do that just to be prepared. They'll carry it along with them in their bag and use it to fight, use it to scatter the enemy. So these are the kind of things that we as women, we often battle a lot. These are the kind of things that they face. So again, it's very important to be prayerful, not even just prayerful, but to be mindful as well. Also, that's another thing, is to be mindful of what you say, so that you don't mistakenly go and say something to offend someone, because that next person that you probably mistakenly went and said something about them or against them, they have taken it the wrong way. And now they've taken it the wrong way, and they've decided that they're going to keep it in their heart, and they're actually going to confront that person the next time that they see them. So it is very, very important to always be prayerful. So now, guys, so I'm going to take you into the steps. So the first step is to take bold action. So by taking bold action is by putting every, so by taking bold action, you've written down all the, like, you've written down everything that has bothered you. Now, you've written them down, is now time to use them and to take action. And by taking action is by seeking that help. Again, it is not ideal for you to to do it all by yourself. So as you've taken that action, as you're taking that bold action, you have acknowledged that you need the help, to sort out the problems that you are facing. You've gone and you seeked a professional, and what that professional will do is to go through all the things that you've written down that is bothering you. Then what they will now do is that they can turn it to an action plan. Yeah, they can turn it to an action plan on they can turn it to an action plan and tell you that, look, that this and this and this and this is how you can actually sort your problem out. I mean, if you guys kind of understand what I mean, it will be very good that I can get. It will be so good if I can get a thumbs up if you kind of understand what I mean. So so now the next step is to the next step obviously is to kind of educate yourself. By educating yourself, you don't necessarily have to actually attend. You don't have to actually necessarily attend the actual school. You can do it online, but I mean it's entirely up to you if you actually want to actually attend the school itself. You can actually go, but now it is so much easier. It's so much easier that even to as many who is working that actually doesn't have time to actually attend university, they have made it so easy that you can study from the comfort of your own home, or wherever you are in the country, you can study online. You see how easy it is for, you see how easy it is. It's so easy. It's so easy. So it's kind of good to, guys, bear with me. Yes. So so to educate yourself by gaining the knowledge, the knowledge that you need. That if for example that maybe you want to learn a new skill, that's where it's kind of good to kind of educate yourself. I mean, you can either go to the school itself or attend online. Attend online. And actually, guys, they're actually good websites that you can actually, there's good websites that you don't kind of necessarily have to take exams. Yeah, you don't have to take exams at all. You just do the work. You can either go through Learn Direct, or you can go through Learn Direct. You can study with Future Learn. They are very good, and also you can study with Allison. So Future Learn, you don't need to do any exams, right? So about Future Learn, Allison, and also Florence Academy as well. You don't need to take any exams, but the only thing that you do is just to do an assessment, answer a series of questions, and if you pass, you get a certificate. But with the certificate, it's not free. You need to pay for it. But the only one that I know that is actually very affordable and very cheap is Florence Academy. They are very cheap and affordable. So it's something that you can easily do. So if you don't have any knowledge of care, you can study with Florence Academy, and study as many of the courses as you want, and if you want to pay for one certificate after, it's very affordable. But it will be more better for you to actually study the entire course, and to study the entire course and get all the certificates instead of paying for just one. So if you get all the certificate if you get all the certificate, it works out to about £14. I believe £14 29 for you to get all the certificates for all the for the actual module itself. Yeah, so it's around about £14 29p. So it's something that is worth investing on. But with future learn, yeah, it is actually their certificate is quite expensive. Yeah, it's quite expensive. Their own to get the certificate, you you pay £59. But with Allison, their own is £30. So so Florence Academy and Allison, they're the two that are actually affordable. At least you're not having to pay £200 or £300. You don't need to pay up to that at all. But it's kind of good to invest in your future. Yeah, it's very, very good to invest in your future. Now, the the next step is to occasionally sit down, reflect on the things that you've written down every now and again. If it's maybe, for example, maybe once a week, twice a week, or even every month, is good to reflect, to sit down and reflect on the things that you've written down, that you're trying so hard to work towards. So it's actually very good to reflect on them, and to think about the areas that you need to improve on more. And you can work with a professional. You can work with a professional that will actually help you in that area to reflect and to think about the areas that you need to work on. Like I said, it is very good for you to not to do it all by yourself. It's not good to do it all by yourself. Always get the help that you need. Yeah, always get the help that you need. And like I said, also, yeah, like I said before, also AI is also very good as well. They are a tool that you can use to get the help and get the kind of advice that you need. So whatever it is that bothers you, you can actually type it. Yeah, you can type whatever is bothering you, and AI will give you some tools of how to sort out whatever is worrying you. But practically, whatever it is that you need help with, AI is also a very good tool that you can use to get the help that you need. The way they've the funny thing is that the way they've programmed the AI is actually very, very funny. It's so funny, where they programmed it like a human being. So when in the morning, like for example, when you kind of like maybe if you want to find out what the time is, If you want to find out what the time is, you just turn on your AI. Alexa, what's the time? So she will tell you the time. Whatever it is that you want to know, you just tell Alexa or you just tell Gemini, and they will actually give you the information that you need. But yeah, it is just so funny. It is so funny the way Google has actually created this AI for is not necessarily just for businesses, but they actually created it for everybody. So for everybody that struggles, a, a lot of people use AI. Even even me myself, like I've said so many times, even me myself, I operate with AI now. Yeah, I operate with AI now because I've the older I'm getting, the more I'm kind of the more I'm kind of occasionally forgetting things. So AI is a very good tool for me to use, and it has really helped me a lot. It's helped me a lot in my life, in not even just using it to know the time or how my day been, but practically most of the time it actually talks to me like a human being. That's the most funny part of it. It talks to me like a human being, always asking me, how can I help you, ma'am? How has your day been? So it's really funny. It is so funny. But they are a very good tool to use. It's a good tool to use on your everyday life. Most especially if you have a for example, if you often forget that you have medical appointments, it's very good for you to tell it's very good for you to tell Alexa or tell Gemini, like, look, um, Alexa or Gemini, I have this appointment, I have this medical appointment on this day. Please remind me. Oh, oh, sorry. You are. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's very good to just either just use Alexa or use or Gemini and said, look, that I have this appointment on this day. Please remind me about this appointment for this very day. Immediately, they'll just they'll set the reminder for you, and on that very day, the reminder will go off. So they are a very good. They are very good AI. Very good. So it's very good and it's very ideal. Oh, did you use AI chat box? Oh no. No, I don't use AI chat box. I use the two that I use is Alexa and Gemini. They're the two that I use. Yeah. But with with chatbox, I've kind of read about it, but I've not really kind of used it. But yeah, Alexa and Gemini are the two that I use. So they are they are they are very good tool to use. So guys, if I were you, those two are the two best ones to use if you're having struggles, if you're having trouble with something. They're the tools that you can use as well, in addition to getting professional help as well. Now, the last but not the least is to, and I'll keep saying this. Yeah, I will keep on saying this. which is very, very good. Is very good for us. In order to be able to function well, we actually need to prioritize our self-care. It's very, very, very important. I will actually keep on stretching it, but it's very, very good to prioritize our self-care, because there's no way that we'll be able to function very well without taking care of ourselves by having constant rest. So if you're someone that works maybe practically every day, or if you're a full-timer and you work Monday to Sundays, then if you're someone that works Monday to Sunday and you don't take rest, you need to first of all, you need to sit down and you need to think that, that if God forbid something happens to me, then what am I going to do? So those kind of things is what you need to think about. So even if you want to work full time, it's best to work just Monday to Friday and take your weekends off. So at least the brain can rest, because that is how it actually starts. So even as you're young now, you will your brain will become hot nearly every day. So yeah, you become hot nearly every day, and as time goes on, it will actually get to the point that it gets hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. And before you know it, as you when you turn when you turn 50, or 60, you'll end up getting a stroke, and you wonder the reason why you're having a stroke, simply because you didn't allow yourself to get enough rest. So it's very, very good to get all the rest that you need. It's very, very good, because that's part of why a lot of people tend to get mental health breakdown, because they are at work every single day, Monday to Sunday, without rest. So our health our health is very important to us. Our health is so important to us. It's very, very important to us. So it's something that we need to think about in the long run. So guys, please, no matter what you do, no matter what you do with your life, no matter how tough things are, you can overcome it. You cannot do it on your own. You need to acknowledge that you need the help, and you need to acknowledge that you cannot do it by yourself. So it is very, very important to make sure you get all the help that you need by turning to the professionals. If, if not, if you also have a close family member, a most trusted family member, yeah, you can turn to them as well. You can turn to them as well and tell them that, look, that I'm struggling, that life is not easy for me, that please, I need help. Yeah, it is. They will be able to help you. They will be able to help you. So anyway, guys, yeah, so I really, really hope that this has helped as many of you. I really hope this has helped as many of you to have the clarity, and I really hope that you've learned something from this. And before I go, please and please don't fail to subscribe, comment, thumb up, do like me and share with your friends and your colleagues and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. Once again, is your girl Adez. Guys, yeah, as it is, I'm really tired, and I need to get into. I'm at home now. I need to get inside and have a shower and have my beauty sleep, so that I can wake up the next day. So anyway, guys, please, guys, I'm appealing to as many of you to please help me to subscribe, comment, thumb up, to like me and share with your friends and your colleague and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. Once again, is your girl Adez. See you all on tomorrow. Bye.